Hello and welcome to first ever Tower of God read-through. I really wanted to jump in Tower of God as soon as possible, even though my dog doesn't want to let me do that. Oh, he's really not into it today. Really not that into me reading Tower of God, but nonetheless, we'll do that right now. So I really wanted to um, jump into this journey by reading the last. I wanted to say 5 chapters first, but I think we're good with last 3 chapters before I left off. I didn't read the last week's chapters. I didn't read the week of April 13 chapter, and I didn't read the last chapter, which was April 20. So today we are reading through chapters of Season 3, Episode 54, 55, and 56. So that's 471 to 473. Then in the next video you'll get episodes 57 and 58, which are the last 2 chapters, or episode 474 475. And then we're going to read it weekly from next week. Besides that, I really want to reread Tower of God because I feel like a lot of appeal of Tower of God is character and world building, and I have a lot of speculations even now, and I feel like I will have a much greater understanding and appreciation for the show as I reread it as well. Since I never done it before, I've been reading Tower of God weekly for, I want to say, a year now, and I've never really read it even once. And since now I'm covering the anime on my channel as well, you can check the anime channel in the description below if you want to see that. And I'm doing reactions on the anime. I really want to reread it as well, so we'll be doing a full reread of Tower of God on this channel as well. I'll be going by, I don't know, maybe 5 chapters or so per video, and then we can talk about those chapters a bit. So I'm really excited for Tower of God, of course, and I really am grateful for having you on this journey as well. If you have any suggestions about these read-throughs, what can I improve, what would you like to see different, or just what would you like to see that you're not seeing right now, make sure to leave those in the comments down below. And let's just jump into this one. Let's go. Tower of God, Season 3, Episode 53. I'm sorry, 54. Yeah, 54, 55, 56. Oh, the eagle. The eagle has arrived. And we have... Oh, they look so powerful. Those 3 right there. Look at them. Paul, freaking Slayer, and his brothers. Again, for the life of me remember their name right now. Oh my god. Wow, okay. I know that his name... he's the most irrelevant out of those 3, and I know that his name is Paul. I think he has some... I think the main guy has some sort of weird name with an Y or so. Okay, never mind. I will remember it. Okay, Evankill. Is he really a branch leader? That's one hell of a pet bird he's got. Yama, the 2 of us will deal with that guy. Yama, yeah, Yama, of course. You protect the cage while we're fighting. Oh, the art is so amazing. Find some way to get past that wall. Okay. That wall's not stopping me. Cannons, fire. And we're seeing the cannons. Goddamn. Obliterating the ships, obliterating everything, the defense. Wow. Wow. That's insane. But nothing's happening. It's blocking it completely. The guide was right. We didn't even make a dent in the wall with all that firepower. I guess there's only one option left. The cannons aren't gonna work. Okay. Change the modules. Prepare to fire the ultra heavyweight needle. We're loading the needle and we're getting ready. Tower of God. 52nd floor. The intrusion. Part 2. At almost the same time that our people decided to fight Jihad's army, that guide sent me some information about the second defensive wall. In most cases, the defensive walls around the bases of the 10 families are enchanted with a mysterious spell, and there's a good chance the nest has a spell on the second defensive wall. Only the 10 great family leaders and Jihad have the power to break the spell, so it's impossible to penetrate the wall with physical force or Shinsu, but there's a good chance the Slayer candidate can break it with his power. How strong is Jihad? Only the 10 great family leaders and Jihad have the power to break the spell. Were they the ones that made the spell, so they have the power to break it? You know, who makes it, he can break it? Or are they just that powerful? Defensive wall, mysterious spell. Yeah, there's not really more information than that. But that's insane. I kind of want to say that. I mean, if Bomb can break that spell and he's an irregular, I think it is a known fact that Jihad is also an irregular. So I would assume that, you know, of course, if Bomb has a chance to break that spell, Jihad would have to be able to. I wonder if all the 10 great family leaders are also irregulars, all of them. Or at least the original. I mean, if we're not really sure if they are the original family leaders, and if they've all been alive for that long. But if they're not, if some of them are dead, I wonder if all 10 leaders are also irregulars as well. That would be interesting. I mean, if they are, since we've seen Bomb, and yeah, he's the main protagonist, and he's supposed to be stupidly overpowered, but I would assume, you know, the 10 great family leaders to be able to do at least that much, and much, much more. So there's really only one option. We'll create a giant needle we can fire like a cannon. Then when the Slayer candidate gets to the wall and breaks the spell, we'll fire the giant needle at just the right moment and break down the wall. We immediately placed all our effort into creating the needle, and we managed to complete the giant needle. I wonder if that will actually break it. I mean, I guess it will, because they have... I don't think the second defensive wall is like the end all be all. I think there's like maybe third defensive wall, or if not, at least there's a lot of forces behind them, behind that wall, waiting for them. So I don't think them breaking the wall is like, oh, you know, we won this, we have broken the wall. So I think they're going to be able to do it. I think so. Because even though it seems like a big deal, you know, they broke the wall, oh my god, in the great scheme of things, it's like maybe 1/10 of everything they have to accomplish. And I think that was pretty generous. Maybe it was like 1/20th of everything they need to done. You know, one step out of 20 is complete with breaking that wall, 19 more to go to liberate Bomb's master and safely escape. So yeah, in great scheme of things, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I really like how even for this portion we're spending so much time, so much build up, because even though it's not that big of a deal in the great scheme of things, like I said, it's still quite a big deal because it's not an easy feat. It's still pretty hard to accomplish, and I feel like it's pretty important for us to spend appropriate amount of time looking at that so we can appreciate everything that's being done to hopefully win this. Let's call it war, because I feel like it will be war by all the setup that's been made. Yes. Okay. Hurry up, little Slayer candidate. Send out the interceptors. Protect the cage from the enemies. If you don't make it to the wall, we're all doomed. And that's true. Oh, his name is Doom. Yes, I remembered. uh, yeah, I like how that just tells you how overpowered Bam really is. Because if even Yama is like, you need to disable those defenses, or we're all fucked, pretty much. Which means that not even he can do it, or if you want to spin it the other way, if you want to say, yeah, he can do it, but then, he can't really go unnoticed as much as Ban can, even though uh, people are really keeping an eye on Ban as well, because, the rumors had spread, him being the Slayer King, that him being pretty powerful right now, and him being a really big threat even now, let alone what will happen later. But he's still not Yama or Evankil or, some of those big shots out there. So a lot of firepower is being focused on those guys because they're like the powerhouses here. If they're not focusing so much on them, if they pursue bomb anymore, they'll just cause huge amounts of damage. Huge. Outside the first defensive wall. Ugh, you've been lucky. There's no way you can beat that guy while the altar director has been summoned away. We're not allowed inside the castle, inside the wall, because we're not the army. Let's just hope the army gets rid of them. I'm not sure if that will be possible. That guy hasn't even shown us a tenth of his power yet. Oh, that was after the clash between him and Ban. What? It was just a few years ago that I fought him at the last station, but it's like he's become a completely different person since then. Honestly, it's hard to even imagine how powerful he'll be in the future. If he survives this battle, he'll be an unstoppable beast. I wonder if Ban will take any damage, like maybe losing an arm, or something. If anything will happen to Ban that will remind him of this war forever. I would kinda, I mean, not necessarily like that, but if they're not going to escape, if we're going to actually, if we will be having a huge war like that, he's not ready, man. I mean, sure, he's been training for a crap ton of time now, and he's been saving his strength. He hasn't shown us like even 50% of his powers right now. So I know that he can do a lot of damage right now as he is, but he's not ready to face like family leaders and squadrons, like whole squadrons with commanders and everything like that. He's still a kid, man. Even though he is probably going to be the leader of the tower one day. That's not today. It's still not today. So I think it would be, even though I definitely think we will get some casualties on our side, I feel like it, price has to be paid. For sure. If everyone's gonna escape, if Bomb won't be captured or something, I think the price has to be paid. And I really wouldn't like for his friends to be captured because it happened quite a few times before. Maybe not Kun and not Rak, but a lot of other people that he has been traveling with has been captured. Rescue missions were made more than a few times. So I feel like we have to go. We have to take a different route right now. I don't think I would really prefer it. I mean, it all depends on the execution, but I don't think I would prefer it he gets, if any of his friends get captured while he escapes again. Let's go, Sir Slayer candidate and Miss Guide, as Miss Guide requested. We brought the fastest floating ship we could find. Let's go rescue our master. Everyone's waiting for you, Slayer candidate. Since you're the only one who can break the spell on the second defensive wall. Oh, he is the only one. Okay, so Yama can't do it. Make sure you go and break the spell for us. I will. He has to be a descendant of... I mean, we heard about his father, but... he has... Like, his father was... I don't remember most of that stuff, to be honest. But he has something to do with 10 great families and jihad, for sure. Like, blood-related, for sure. Hey, you're here. Maybe his mother was... Even though he's heard something about his mother as well. That Jihad was in love with her or something like that. I feel like... I don't know. I'll have to reread Tower of God, then I can, uh, put in some more quality speculations. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Captain Snake, the best warship pilot around. I'll drive as fast as I can so we can save your master and your friends. Hold on tight. Oh, that guy here too. Okay, we see Doom. So beastly, so manly, nice. Fighting the bird. Doing pretty well. Those shots are amazing. Amazing. He just disappeared. Oh, the wind. Paul! Damn it, should I go help them? You have to help yourself. Oh, it's the poop balls. Freaking monkey. Oh my god. Who are you? Wow, are you the famous infernal Evankiel? Are you one of those branch leaders, or whatever, of the Lopobia family? Of course not. Don't be silly. Our branch merged with another branch ages ago, so we don't have a branch leader. I'm Advanced Ranker Didiano, a blood relative of the former branch leader. Advanced Ranker Lopobia Didiano. Okay, I realize now, looking at this, that I should probably lower the opacity a little bit. The thing is, I really didn't want to show too much of the chapters as I'm reading them, because, I really wanted you to read them as well on your own, to get a full scale of the greatness that is Tower of God. But I've seen now that, like, some of those shots with Doom, you can't really see that well. So I think this should be okay, right? I think this is now okay. Yeah, I buffed it up a bit. So let me know down in the comments below if it's better now. If it's okay. If you can read the text as well and see what's happening. if you can follow along, pretty much. Advanced ranker? You think a little amateur like you can beat me? Don't be ridiculous. Oh, I love it. Hey Evankel, I heard you lost your position as a ruler a few years ago, and you're not even the top 100 rankers anymore. Maybe you're not as tough as you think. God damn, I forgot that he was in top 100 as well. Wow. I feel like he can still be in top 100. It's not like that he's weak now. It's just that he hasn't been in the spotlight or doing something that would, facilitate him as top 100. Or maybe they have to do tests to measure their strength in some opacity. So, he's been off the radar for quite a while. So I feel like there's more of those kind of people that, they're not officially in the top 100, but if you would have the list of the most powerful people, I feel like there would be at least 10 or 20 of those that would be in top 100 that are not there right now. Yeah, go ahead and rub it in. It only makes me want to kill you even more. Ha ha ha. Go ahead and kill me if you can. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners? How dare you talk to me like that? Paul Shinsu, green beasts swimming through the river of death. Like, what's that name? God damn. Green beasts swimming through the river of death. Epic Shinsu name. Epic. And we have Doom and Paul fighting the birds together. Jeez, where the hell did that come from? It's so big and fast. Are you guys canon people? Canin? Canon? Canon? Come to think of it, I've heard about some guys like them in the family before, although I never met any myself. The family leader took in one of the test subjects from the workshop and raised him. So they had a faithful leader who only served his master. That's right, you know all about it. But I heard the leader couldn't hide his dark side and he tried to bite his master, like a traitor. Doom? What's he talking about? Are you from the Lopobia family? Traitor? What's that all about? That's a bunch of lies, Paul. Like you said, our father, the leader of the Canin people, swore an oath of loyalty to the leader of the Lopobia family for taking him in the workshop and raising him. Then he made a group of Canin people and turned them into servants who did all the dirty work for the family and carried out the family leader's orders unquestioningly. Unlike you guys, we were never acknowledged as a real branch of the family, so we had to stay in the shadows, being treated like a cursed race. But I swear, my father never insulted the family leader, or bared his teeth in front of him. Serving his master, the family leader, was my father's only source of pride. Poor guy. Poor guy. But you fell for that coward Yasrech's lies, and branded my father a traitor, and made the Canon people kill him. My father patiently waited for his master to change his mind, and they made a mockery of his whole life. He kinda looks like Yama. I mean, it's mostly because of the hair, but he does look like Yama. You people are the real traitors, not my father. Listen here, Paul. We Canon people have always worked in the shadows for the Lopobia family. You're the ones who betrayed and murdered my father. My father never did anything to disgrace himself. Doom! It's too soon to transform so much. Look, oh, that shot. That shot is the perfect example why I love Tower of God. God freaking damn. That panel right freaking here. Look at it. Doom's partial transformation, wild dog with a purple right wing. So he can go purple right wing, purple left wing? Probably, and probably his face if he goes full transformation. I mean, we've seen Yama's full transformation, right? I don't think his face changed that much. But goddamn, what's this? This looks like a furry snake of some sort, wrapped around its head, and you can see the teeth as well on his right arm. It's something like curled. I wonder if he can like send that to attack or something. But God, that looks so beastly. That looks so damn good. Now, I'm gonna make you pay for insulting my father. You got some nerve, Mutt. How dare you show your teeth to a branch leader? I can't believe this. And we get some ships shooting at each other in the distance. We're having the cage here. Everything is getting destroyed. Oh, I'll kill you all. Miss Kenhong, don't stray too far from the cage. Wait, is that Miss or Mister? What's MS? Is it Mr. or Mrs.? Well, let's call her Miss. She looks like a Miss to me. Charge! Seize the cage and shut down the control room. But company, Commander, all the troops are all so afraid of that guy that they can't even move. What? Damn it, same here. Just Yama glancing over, and they're all scared as hell. Our boy Yama is dope. I just noticed the drawing style that happens in a lot of these um, comics, manga, manhwa, whatever, where you draw the eyebrows and the eye itself over the hair, so it's more visible. Even though I see here, there's like a clear mistake because there's like a strain of hair that's not colored as well. But I don't mind it. I really don't, because I really like, it gives something to the panel. It kind of shows. It looks better this way. Let's just call it that. At least to me. Rumble. The ship's getting destroyed. Everything is in chaos. That damn dude. I don't like this plan. I know it's war, but these are the souls of warriors. Oh, it's about the Kun situation. I forgot about most of our other gang here. We didn't see like anything concrete from them for such a long time. I I don't even know like 99% of these guys' names. I have no idea. Even though it doesn't help that it's like they all have weird names. Like Kun, Rak, Bam. They're all weird to me. But since they're the main cast and they're here forever, I know about them, of course. But, you know, for most of the other names, I really have no idea. We don't have a choice. We have to do whatever it takes to win here. Why should we feel sorry for the people we've killed? Let's go. Inside a cage. An abandoned house with no owner. Well, are you feeling stronger now? Not really. I still need a lot more time. But these are so many rankers and high rankers in this fight. There are so many rankers and high rankers in this fight. There's even a branch leader. Killing them would probably help me recover my old power. Probably, maybe not even. By the way, I never expected you to be the first one to offer to help me. I'm the kind who'll do whatever it takes to win. But don't tell Bam, okay? Don't worry, I won't tell him your closest friend sacrificed the spirits of dead warriors to revive the worst slayer of all. I just told you not to say that. It makes me sound like a monster. Ha! I thought you were a monster. Anyway, as long as this plan works and I get my power back, I'll catch Caliban for the Slayer candidate as you ask. Okay, I'm counting on you. God damn. I feel like ah like I love Karaka. I love Karaka's powers. And like I feel like he's insane as a Slayer. Even though we didn't see that much of him as well. But I feel like White, if he gets his old power back, maybe it's because of the sword. I'm just, after Bleach, I see a sword and I'm like, okay, that's the strongest character ever. But I feel like if he gets his power back, if he's so certain he can catch Kalo, not even kill him, but catch him alive and bring him to the Slayer candidate, if it's like not even a question, like it's not like I'll try to do it. Okay, no problem. If I get my old power back, no big deal. Give me 5 minutes. I'm bringing it back. It's like, god damn, how strong are you? Like, of course, he's not on the level of. Well, maybe he is on the level of 10 great family leaders. Who the hell knows? I mean, I'm sure he's not on the level of Jihad, but besides that, I have no idea. I feel like he's insane. Updates every Monday. And the top comments are, I missed Kun's scheming so much. Top says, once you fast pass, it's hard to go back. Yeah, that's why we're not doing fast pass. Like, there's few reasons. First reason is because I'm not the biggest fan of fast pass because I feel like it's a trap. Trap in the sense that not about the legitimateness of it or anything like that. From what I heard, a majority of the money actually goes to the author, and it's really great way to support it. But I'm looking at it, if I go and concretely Tower of God has 3 episodes in advance, some shows have 5, and it goes out weekly. Once I stop paying for the fast pass because I won't be able to do it forever. First, I have a month of waiting for another chapter. So instead of week, I have 4 for another chapter. And then I also can't really, or I don't feel really good covering that on the channel because if I go into the fast pass territory and then I show you the whole chapter on the screen, even though it has the opacity like this, it's still showing the chapter on the screen. I feel like that really hurts the author and potentially takes some money away from him. So I don't really want to do that. Um, so I'm waiting for the chapter to come out so you can read it first on your own and then we can read it here as well. So that's kind of my goal here. Okay, so I was planning to go into 3 chapters right now, but since I've seen that only 1 chapter took us 34 minutes right now of the recording, I feel like we should just end here. And the goal will be, or the plan will be, for me to read those 2 chapters in between on my own. And then I'll make 2 videos, one with the second to last chapter and one with the last chapter that came out. And I will be putting those out as 2 separate videos as well. So you can really catch each chapter like it is. And with the read-throughs of Tower of God, I think I'll try to go a little bit faster than today. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about some stuff during this read-through. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know how you liked it and if you would want to see it being any other way. If you think it will help, I'm all ears. With that being said, make sure to check my Discord for everything manga, manhwa, anime, TV shows, gaming related. Uh, you will have updates on my Discord, on my website as well. You can check my Twitter and Instagram, which I'm not the most active in, but if you want to follow me on those as well. But most importantly, make sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification so you can get notified on all of my future content. And yeah, if you've watched so far, thank you so much for watching. I wish you have an awesome rest of the day, and I'll be seeing you next time with more of Tower of God. Until then, though, bye bye, guys.